Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Roma and Football Manager 2019. I'm Ater, and since last episode we played two games. First we managed to beat Crotona away, and then we followed that one up with a win at home versus Bologna. A bit disappointed by the Bologna win though, because it was only a one-goal win and we completely dominated the game. We should have scored 2-3 goals, but at least we got 3 points. And both of these teams are kind of in the lower-ish part of the table. I mean, Crotona is second to last, and Bologna in the lower half of the table. Us on the other side, it's starting to look pretty good. We have 4 points ahead of Udinese, it's in second place. So we are where we want to be in the table. Now we just need to focus, perform, and stay there. Today it's Champions League time. But before we talk about Champions League, I have a little announcement, because we have actually made a signing, and of course that player won't join us until the January window, and right now it's in October, as you can see, October 21st, but still we have made a signing, and it is a defender, and it is a player I was talking about before, and it's a player I wanted to get during the summer, a player I offer 70 mil for during the summer, and they refused it. And then after the transfer window closed, they transfer listed him for 55 mil. And I don't have 55 mil, so I couldn't offer 55 mil. But then, now, after a few months, they changed it. And they changed it to a lot lower. So I just went straight in, paid the money, and yeah. Because during the summer, and even when I was transferred before, other clubs were interested in him. Now, no club was interested, but I didn't want to take any time. So when I did scouting, he showed up as transfer. I mean, he was transfer listed, but look at the price, 21.5 mil. Compare that to the 55 mil they wanted 2 months ago, or the 70 mil they turned down during the summer. So I ASAP made an offer for, let's see how I pronounce it now, Diot Upamecano. Probably butchered that one, sorry, but I tried. And the fun thing is, actually, I made an offer and they accepted it. And then we went to contract negotiations, and I made an offer and they want, like, no, not that. And, like, you know, I'm a cheap bastard when it comes to wages and so on. So I love to negotiate and try to get them really low. And then, like, the second offer I gave, it just became red. About, like, no, we don't want this anymore. We end the deal. So I just was sitting there, but oh no, have I missed him? But then it just took like a week, and it popped up like, hello, we have changed our mind. We're now willing to talk to you again. And then I did it again, and I got him for, I think, lower than he declined during the first negotiation. But of course, looking at the physical abilities, they are brilliant. His mental is pretty good. And hopefully he can improve a little bit on his technical skills. He's good at tackling. I would hope he can get marking up a little bit, and his weakness is heading. But of course, the important thing to me is pace, and you know we've been struggling with pace in this save. That was one of the main reasons we went for Schürrle, because he's really quick, and now we're going to get another really quick defender, and then maybe we can play a little bit more with the offside trap and a little bit higher defense line again. And an important thing, he's only 21 years old, and from the scouting report it says he has quite some more potential. So, I mean, with a little bit of luck, with this potential, he should be able, since he's still young, to increase quite a few stats. So if he, like, I can imagine if he can get like tackle up 1 or 2, marking up 1 or 2, and heading up 1 or 2, just those 3, and he's really going to start looking like a world-class defender. He already does in some places, but yeah, I think this is a really good signing, especially now that we got him for 21.5 million euros. So I'm very, very happy, as you probably can tell. But enough transfer talk here, and of course he won't join us until January. Let's focus on Champions League. Today we are playing Beşiktaş away, and if we look at our group, it's pretty close. Us and Young Boys at the same amounts of points, with the Porto just behind us, and of course Beşiktaş as the same points as Porto. Young Boys and Porto has played one more game than us, but we are basically in the situation that whoever wins between us and Beşiktaş, and they have that home advantage, will be topping the group. And of course, if we lose, our goal difference will go down, so probably Young Boys will overtake us, which makes this an extremely important game. At home I would feel safe, I feel like we are better, we should be winning. But away, I mean, it could be really difficult. And Besiktas actually have some famous names in their team. For example, Brian Babel played for Liverpool, Ajax, a lot of things, many caps for the Dutch national team. Of course, Gary Medel and Vida, of course, is probably saw him during this summer in the World Cup. So they have some fancy names here and shouldn't be underestimated. But I think we have a good chance to get a good result here. So let's see, is there any good thing we can say here? Well, maybe like that. But yeah, I think it's important that we don't underestimate them, because then it could be a very painful experience. But still think we have a good chance to get a good result here. But I mean, they have that home advantage, and that's always a bit difficult. But looking at statistics here, we are clearly the ones that are creating chances. A lot of them. And here is Kolarov with a corner. A long one, no trouble at all though for the Besiktas goalkeeper. Where is this one heading? Can we intervene this one, please? Yes, we can, but comes back quickly. Beautiful there by Kluivert. Kluivert all by himself, trying to break through, and maybe he should have gone for a pass instead. But try to win it back. Yes, he can. Here's Schick. Oh, he hit the woodwork. That would have been exactly the type of attacking. I was talking, oh, beautiful. Korik with his second goal of the season from the corner, and we are 1-0. A brilliant start. But yeah, I was talking about the thing Schick did there. I was talking about that in a previous episode. Don't remember if it was him or Arp that did it. But as a striker, like really putting pressure, not just standing there, like working to win it back, manage to win it back, and then score. That's basically that's as beautiful as it can get when it comes to the tactics we are using, because we are trying to put a lot of pressure. We are going to trying to put a lot of focus on winning the ball back, and having a striker. So you know, sometimes strikers are like Tyrol. They could be the ones slacking, so have them like basically lead by example and working as hard as, for example, a midfielder makes me very happy. But right now, Besiktas have the possession. Beautiful interception by Schick, again talking about hard-working striker. And here's Kluivert. Kluivert getting close to the box, sets up Tonali. Tonali with a very optimistic shot, but that shot put a lot of pressure on the goalkeeper. Collar with a corner. And so first, like, when you hear a whistle there, I wasn't looking at time. I just heard a whistle, like, is this the penalty or what's going on? And then, of course, it was just the first time whistle. Looking at points here, though, not as good as we want. Definitely a lot of room for improvements. Let's have the lads know that. I just gotta tell Schick, yeah, those tackles was really good. But that rating, mate, I have higher expectations from you. But still, very pleased with those tackles. Really pleased. Like, here is Under. Vincent Asa from kickoff. Pellegrini. That wasn't offside, I believe. Wasn't it offside? Maybe not. Doesn't look like it. Here's Kolarov. Pellegrini. Korik. Kolarov. Into the box. Nothing. Well, maybe it was too much to ask to get a highlight Asa, but we are getting one from the throw-in instead. And of course, I say that we lose possession, but Florenzi wins it back. Tonali back to Florenzi. Tonali for Pellegrini. Korik sets up Kluivert, and oh, he gets two chances with the last one hitting the woodworks. That's the second time in this game we managed to hit the woodwork, and of course, that's a slim margin. We really need another goal to start feeling safe here, because I said so many times before, a one-goal lead is nothing. And of course, I say that, Florenzi steps up, and yeah, I heard you, boss. Gonna take care of this one. Don't worry, trust me. And then he smashes it inside. What a finisher. Look at this. Tonali, Florenzi, one touch. And it's so hard that even though the goalkeeper, he touches the ball, but he just can't hold it back. And it gets into the net. So, yeah, looks really good. This could be basically where we get an injury, because you know this save, we always get injuries. Oh my gosh, this is the game. Like, whenever I start feeling a little bit happy, the game notices it and we get another injury. You know it's not a surprise. That's the way we've been rolling this whole save. But yeah, still, I feel like this could be the moment where we decide that we're actually going to win the group, because winning this one away, Means we're probably going to win at home. And oof, the third time with the woodwork. Come on, game, really? But yeah, if we can take 3 points here, it basically sets us up to at least getting second place, but most likely winning. Because if we can beat them away, we should be able to beat them at home. And then it's not much left that could actually stop us. Here's Sheila. Florenzi, come on. That was sloppy. Beautiful day by Fazio, but still under pressure. Come on, lads. Schiller wins it again. I feel like we have won this one 10 times, but we lose possession ASAP, and then of course we have to pay the price, and yeah, maybe also pay the price of getting a little bit cocky here, talking about winning the game. But we have had so many good like interceptions, but every time it just went straight to a Besiktas player, and finally we just can't hold them back anymore. Disappointing. Let's go for another sub. Let's see now. Who of you guys are playing like garbage? Oh my god, Kluivert 6.3, 6.4. Want to sub both of you, but we're gonna start with Kluivert. Gonna go like that. Pereira. Look takes away his color over the throw-in. Pastore in the box. Tonali goes to Coloro. Pellegrini, Tonari, Coloro, Pellegrini. This looked like that practice, like when you just pass it around. Not trying to do anything here. Pastore, changing flank here for Florenzi. Tonali in the middle, Pellegrini. Schick, goes for Coloro. That was a optimistic pass for Coloro, but he has it under control. Tonali. Well, we passed around a lot there. I felt like old style of Barcelona, where you just pass it back and forth for ages before you get a chance. But here's Fazio, Tonali, Pellegrini, Kolarov, and lost possession, wins it back, Florenzi, and that's it. We have one last sub. Now it's the question, are we going to remove Schick, or are we just going to see who's tired? I think we're going to go for who's tired, maybe. Actually, Pellegrini is nervous, so I think he'll have to go. Let's bring on Christian instead. I want some passion here. Come on, no effect at all. Yeah, that's the effect. Fired up, beautiful. Felt that last was starting slacking. The extra time is taking away quickly here. I don't mind. Hopefully this will be a full-time whistle. And that's it. Not the best game we have played this season. I mean, look at this domination. 30 shots to 4, 18 on target to 2, and still it's this close. So we really can't be pleased by this. I'm very pleased that we won, but 30 chances to 4, 18 to 2, and it's this close. Not okay at all. And of course that injury on Korik is very worrisome, so have to wait and see. But I'm going to tell the lads actually that I'm disappointed, because even though we won, it was a good result that way. We need to be playing better, because we have the Champions League dream. We want to go further than we did last season, and then clearly we can't be playing like this in Champions League games. And it looks like they agreed. Beautiful. So now let's take a look at that injury before we end this episode, and I'm nervous, because every time it's basically like gambling when you look at the English. Actually, let's take a look at the other results. Oh, Young Boys actually managed to beat Porto. This is almost sensational news, considering Porto have that home advantage. They got a red card, but look at this table then with Young Boys. They are actually stepping up a lot. Very surprising here. I didn't expect that at all from the early kickoff. So actually, it had happened before our game, but I just didn't notice the result until now. But yeah, now let's pray to Fuplanchi or Aaron G gods to be merciful when it comes to that injury. 3 weeks, okay, we can handle it. Not great, but manageable. But yeah, that's it for this episode. The Champions League dreams goes on. We are still alive. We are still heading for a good result there. Hopefully it's extremely close in the group, but I still feel like we are definitely favorites to win it. But I mean, only time will tell. And for each episode, we're going to get a little bit closer to know how it's going to go. So that's it for this episode. As always, guys, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. And a special thank you to all of you that reacts to the video. press the like buttons, or even better, writing comments. I love getting comments for every video. It makes it so much fun, and I try to answer every single comment I get. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode.